We care about where our food comes from, because if you can identify where it comes from, you can identify that at that source, whoever is producing that product is doing it sustainably, doing it in the most environmentally friendly way. And our businesses are then linked into the communities and supporting the communities in which they surround themselves.
I think consumers are faced with so many decisions when they enter a supermarket. The challenge is the same. They don't have a lot of time. They want to make good decisions with respect to health and nutrition. Budget is important, and they want to trust the food that they're buying. So Source Certain ultimately is a forensic provenance technology business. So we have the capacity to tell pretty much where any product comes from.
So what this technology does, it eliminates people trying to cheat the system. So when you're paying for a premium on a product that's sustainable, you're guaranteed that it is a sustainable product.
It's based on a principle that was first developed over 40 years ago with respect to gold. When gold is placed in the Earth's crust, there's a unique cocktail of elements that are placed into the gold, which are unique to that particular location. So in the context of the prawn, that fingerprint is unique to that fishery.
How do we utilise the same resource but get more out of it? You do it through technology and innovation. And if you look at some of the best minds and the best businesses in the world, they don't say in isolation that we need to grow by 2 to 3% each year. They say, yes, we need to continue to grow, but we need to grow in a way that we need to deliver more with the resources we have. Not more resources, but only if we can do that sustainably.
You can't fish and not be an environmentalist. You can't not care about it because it's your livelihood. And you don't want to outfish the waters because then what are you going to do next year? What are you going to do the year after? What are your kids going to do?
The idea is to have a sustainable resource out there, and which is what everyone wants.
They are passionate about what they do and also about keeping things sustainable.
They see themselves fishing there for 10 years, and when they're not fishing there in 10 years, they want the industry to be successful. So they're really good custodians of the fishery.
As long as we keep going the way we are going, an endless supply of prawns.
We care about our environment. We care about the way that our products are made. But unless you can implement technology like ours that can forensically tell you that that product does deliver on those promises of sustainability, of the ethical treatment of its workforce, what you do is you allow businesses who don't do the right thing to come in and sell those promises but don't deliver on them. It means consumers get cheated.
The reason why consumers have this expectation of transparency is they get faced with these decisions dynamically in a shop. Has it been produced in an ethical way? Is it sustainable? They do want industries to be taking steps to sharing more information. Show us how this is done.
By lifting the veil, you show you've got nothing to hide. And I think when you don't want people to see, they just become suspicious and they actually think up things that are going on out there that aren't.
They've had a vision to say simply saying that we're an Australian product isn't enough, that we need to be more transparent and that we need to actually underpin those promises with an independent integrity program. What the Australian prawn industry is doing now will become the norm in 10 years. And at that point, you won't be able to buy a prawn in Australia that doesn't deliver on the sustainability and the health and safety standards of Australian prawns. And I think that's just a really powerful story.